Hey, howdy, folks. I'm here to talk to you again. The Talking Head. This will be number 136, I believe. Anyways, I'm coming at you. I had a couple thoughts out there. Insurance, insurance fraud, um, sue happy people, so forth. What I wanted to say is I wanted to say that down here in the South, we don't have sue happy people, but we do have a cure for them. Um, I might think of the cure later, but let me just tell you the pre-emphasis of it all. We get a lot of we call them Yankees, people from the north that are sue happy and they uh, they just want to take advantage of the system. You know that's all fine and dandy, I guess, if you think it's all right. But down here in the south, a lot of things are solved face to face, toe to toe. Um, if you cut somebody off on purpose and you get in an accident, you better be insured, and you better be ready for an ass whooping. That's for sure, because it can happen. It can happen. I've seen it happen. I've seen a fight go down in the middle of the street, man. All traffic stopped. Good old boy whooping up on a guy from Florida. Which in Florida we call those misplaced Yankees. You know, those are the ones that the snowbirds, man, the snowbirds. Anyways, if you come down here from the north and you're Sue happy, you're not going to be happy here. Oh no, you're not. There's a lot of backwoods justice going on. There's a lot of, um, you know, there's going to be a brawl in the middle of the street. Two guys going at it. You know, um, what I was thinking is down here, their insurance rates are so much better than up north. Up north, you're going to pay four, maybe even five times as much on a premium than you will down here. Down here, let's say you got a perfect driving record. Perfect. No accidents, no DUIs, no tickets, so forth. You can pay $18 to $20 a month for car insurance. You can. Don't quote me on that though. I think the most I've ever heard of anybody paying per month is maybe 30, 40 bucks. And maybe they have a little blemish on the record. I don't know. But down here, they recognize non sue happy people. Down here, when people claim insurance, it's only necessary, in my opinion. Up north, there's a lot of insurance fraud going on, a lot of shady stuff going on. And I lived in Michigan for 4 to 6 years, something like that, before I come down here. And I've been living down here 10 years, and I see a big difference in the attitude. I see a big difference. It's like going. It's like going to the Philippines. You know, uh, people are cordial. People are friendly if you give them a reason to be. Down here, if you're an asshole, you're going to come up on the asshole radar, and you're going to get people that don't like you and don't even want to deal with you. Don't even want to deal with you. You're like, I come down to the South, man. They're a bunch of prudes down here. We're not prudes. We're very friendly people, and we got some great food. We got some really bad for you food too. But you know, the best idea in the South was collard greens. Collard greens are so good for you, boys and girls. Um, I guess that offset the balance of the greasy foods and the good foods. But you just, it's about choices, man. So if you come down here and you're Sue happy, you're going to be a very lonely, unwanted person. A very unwanted person. People would prefer to drag you out in the woods and beat the crap out of you than, you know. And you can call the police, you can call the cops, but there's probably a good chance that the cops know this person as an outstanding bystander, outstanding citizen, and you're not going to win. You'll have a cop. You'll have a cop. You'll have a police chief. You'll have a judge that might even know this person, and they're going to side. They're going to side with them. You're the Yankee. You're the visitor. They grew up and went to school and high school and grew up with all y'all, and that's just the way it is. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, being Sue happy is a bad thing. It hikes up insurance rates. Up north, you can't get anything for under $500 a quarter or 6 months. I mean, I've never seen anything $500 for 6 months in Michigan. Down here, I think high risk with a couple violations, parking tickets, speedy ticket maybe. Um, I had a friend that had all that, and he's paying about 386 every 4 to 6 months. I'm not real positive on that, but I just thought I discuss insurance. I mean, if you need it, take advantage of it. If you don't need it, leave it alone. Because what's going to happen is everybody else is going to get their insurance hiked. Excuse me, I just ate. Everybody's going to get their insurance raised up and hiked up to a point that where they're going to hate you. They're going to hate anybody that comes out and says, "I'm suing you, man. I'm suing you." No, I'm just going to beat your ass. That's just it. And that's the attitude down. That's the attitude down here, man. It's like you're either a good old boy, you're not a good old boy. You're either kind, cordial, and respectful, or you're not. And it's the same way when you go to the Philippines. In the Philippines, they're country folk, man. A lot of them are country folk. And hell, insurance is a new thing to them. It's not new to the insurance companies, but it's new to the people that are paying the insurance companies, if you catch my drift. The insurance companies see you coming a mile away, man. The people that have to file don't. But if you want to find a good way to get shot and dragged out into the jungle, you're probably on the right road if you're a Sue Happy kind of person. And in the Philippines, you can't own a weapon. You can't own a gun. That don't mean you can't own a switchblade or a butterfly knife or a machete. Think about it. It all has its checks and balances, and what you got to do is you got to check yourself, balance yourself, and realize you're not in America anymore. But believe it or not, in the Philippines, I felt more free. I felt more freedom. I felt more comfortable. I felt more at ease and relaxed in the Philippines than I ever did here. Here I got to worry about people talking about me behind my back. Well, yeah, in the Philippines you got to worry about that too, but they're not going to take it as far as to insult people or make you look really bad. Here, man, they're just, oh, he's a POS, man, all this and all that and all this and all that, and the relentless POS. Oh, I heard you're a POS. I don't know. In the Philippines, there ain't nobody going to walk up to you and say, oh, I heard